folks, I am Ultrazilla, and this is the Ultra Z News Weekend Update, the only toy news not for views, but for all of yous, except no substitutes. Tonight, we're gonna talk all about TAMASHII Nation 2024 to start out with, and there was a whole lot of news that came out of there, so much so that we can't cover it all. Nor should I cover it all, because I'm just not, knowledgeable enough in certain lines to feel qualified to talk about them. So I won't talk about everything, but there's a lot of news that I will talk about that came out of there, including, of course, MONSTERARTS, which had multiple reveals, which is pretty shocking. We had a lot of things revealed in the line, and a lot of other cool things revealed as well. There was also Designer Con this weekend, and there's a few things from there we're going to talk about, and then we're just going to talk about all the other news, because it was a normal week of toy news on top of all of that. So, without any further ado, let's get to the news. So let's kick things off at TAMASHII Nations 2024 and MONSTERARTS with the Godzilla X or versus a Mega Gearus Godzilla 2000. That's right, my zillions. No, not Godzilla 2000 like we had here. That was actually from 1999. And the one that Hiya Toys is doing. This is from Godzilla X Mega Gearus. And I have to say that I am so happy we are getting an articulated figure from this movie. That looks this good. I mean, I love how this initial prototype looks. I think it looks fantastic proportionally. It looks great. And it's different from the Hiya Toys version, which you guys know I didn't really care for. I thought it looked weird proportionally. And I've heard all of the pros and cons of both. How, that's how it looks. But you know what? When I look at the movie, I don't see what I saw with the Hiya Toys. I see it looking more like this. Maybe our eyes translate things differently. You know what? That's a thing. So for me and my money, this looks way better. I really like it. But there's room in your collection for both figures because they are from different movies, and the suit was redone for this second movie, and it is tweaked. Colors are tweaked. There's a lot of things different. Not a lot, but there's things that are different from the two movies, so there's room in your collection for both. I'll happily get both of them, especially since, you know, there will be some modicum of comparison to be done between the two, and it'll be good to have them on hand, even though I've shied away from doing full-on comparisons, especially since I feel like these figures are all in different scales, and this is something I do want to talk about further soon. In a Let's Talk, but you know, all of this comparison, and you don't need one if you have the other, and one is better for your money, and all of that, we're gonna get into that a little bit further, but for now, this one to me looks really, really good. It's gonna run about 130 bucks here in the US, less so if you're ordering it from Japan. But, you know, do stay tuned for all that info. We haven't gotten any official picks yet, so we're probably a little whiles off from that. But do stay tuned. We will get to it when we get to it. For now, know that I think this one does look very, very cool. I am really, really into it. I love it. I was not expecting it, and I think it looks awesome. And especially the head sculpt looks just absolutely phenomenal to me, and his mouth looks perfect. So there you have it. That's my opinion on this one. This was going to be the longest one we're going to talk about, but we have so much more to get to, like Legion. We knew that this was going to be coming, and boy, does it look phenomenal, and boy, does it look absolutely tremendous. I love Legion. Of the 3 Gamera movies, this is my favorite. It looks fantastic. You know, there is a redo of Gamera 2 coming. This will go with it nicely. Though I'm not gonna re-get that Gamera. I love that my original. I'm totally fine with it. But this Legion looks phenomenal. It's probably gonna be really, really pricey. It looks even bigger than Shimo and bigger than Iris, which I never did get. But I still do want it. But yeah, this looks tremendous, so I'm really, really looking forward to it. Next, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Line of dragons continues with the Stardust Dragon from the 5DS. And this one looks pretty sweet too. I don't know how deep I'm gonna go into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, but I have liked the first piece at least, and I do want to get more, so we'll see. We'll see. Then we have something I don't know if I'm gonna get, and have reasons for that, but it is the Hungarian Horntail Dragon from Harry Potter. And now this looks really, really nice. I do have to admit that. I am just not a Harry Potter guy, so I don't think I will be getting this particular one. But it does look cool. And then we do have a little SH figure arts to veer into, and that is, of course, of Harry Potter and the other... this bad guy here, Voldemort, is that who it is? So you get some figure arts to go with your Shima. Moving on to Ultraman, in the display case was Birdon, but I'm not sure if this is going to be one that actually comes out, or if it's another Tyrant where it's just like in the display case. We will be getting this cool alien Jew. This is Alien Hippolyte. What the heck is his name? I forget. It's something like that. Hippolyte. That's it. He does look cool. And we have Ultraman Zero Wild Burst. Looking pretty sweet for sure. A nice costume. And then finally we have Ultraman Cosmos Luna Mode, who does look really, really nice and sleek, classic looking. And then a Thunder Gridman is coming to SHF, and it does look very, very nice. Still, you know, gotta secure an order for actual Gridman, but I hope to get this. In the Soul of Chogokin line, we are getting the Brave Fighter X Kaiser, and I don't know if this is the final look or just a prototype, but it does look pretty wild like this. Never seen a SOC in clear, and that is awesome. And then also Shinkelion makes its debut in the line with the classic Hayabusa. This thing looks phenomenal. I always like this design, and it is the iconic one of all of the Shinkelion animes. In Robot Spirits, there is a Grendizer Spazer coming, as well as a Mazinger Z. You didn't think they were going to make a new Super Robot subline in Robot Spirits without Mazinger Z, did you? Because they wouldn't do that. In the regular Chogokin line, we're getting a Back to the Future 3 locomotive. How wild is that? I don't know who the audience is for this. I guess Back to the Future fans, but it is crazy that they are making this. Though there is a big train culture in Japan, so I'm not totally surprised. Then from Super Robot Wars, we are getting a Soul of Chogokin Ryukyo, and is this the first SRW character to get a Soul of Chogokin? I think it is, and it looks absolutely stunning. So this is one folks might want to get. The Chogokin Mach 5 is further along, and it's looking absolutely sweet. Definitely a collector's item for sure. It's got its driver, the Speed Racer, or Go Mifune, with it, and everything is looking impeccable. Mickey Mouse is in the Chogokin line. This is maybe a direct call and answer to Blitzway's Carbonics line of like Sesame Street characters. But this Mickey, oh, he transforms into a full robot. So lots of cool Chogokin robots that transform into iconic things are coming out for the 50th anniversary, and this looks sweet. It was teased last week, but fully revealed for the show. And it is the SH Figure Arts Lord of the Rings line. We are getting Frodo, who comes with Gollum. And then we're going to get Aragorn as well. And I feel like none of these look absolutely perfect. But I am interested in them, or at least checking them out further. So we'll see how it goes. We're also getting Legolas, but I don't think this is going to be available right away. I do think it's going to be further along as far as production and pre-orders. And then we're also getting figures from the War of the Rohirrim anime that's connected to the Lord of the Rings movies. One of Wolf and one of Hera. And these look actually really nice. I like how these look a lot more than the movie figures. From Super Sentai Go Onger, we are getting Go On Red, and it looks very, very nice. I'm always happy to see more Super Sentai in the line. And then we are getting a Garo, and this is Kuga, who I do love, and Kuga was the first one, wasn't he? And it looks awesome. I mean, I love me some Garo, and this figure looks fantastic. A little bit of a muted gold, which I am digging. It's not like super shiny, but I think that's gonna work in this figure's favor. Then in the Star Wars line, we are getting a little bit of classic Obi-Wan, as well as a not so classic Obi-Wan, but both are looking pretty good. And then how about Spider-Man Noir and Peter Porker are coming as well. And then this was a pleasant surprise, but how about Jackie Chan from the classic Police Story movie? This looks really good. I feel like they got the face likenesses very well. So I am looking forward to this as a fan of Jackie. Let's move on to DesignerCon, and our buddies at Seismic have revealed the last dinosaur T-Rex, and boy am I happy they are doing this dumpy dino. I love this silly suit, and it is a much needed figure. So yeah, very, very cool. Awesome reveal. They also revealed their sculpt for Gigantron from the movie Ultraman Rising, and that looks really cool as well. And also to mention, they are doing a glow-in-the-dark Gomez. I believe this was available at DesignerCon from Seismic, but I'm not 100% sure. If you got one, let us know down below. But this might be in their shop as well. We shall report that if it happens. Let's talk a few pieces from Mondo. First up, revealed at New York Comic Con, the Urban Aztec King Ghidorah is currently up for pre-order at Mondo.com, and it ends tomorrow, so get on it if you want it. Also, a Colossus Juggernaut, which I didn't even know was a thing, has also gone up for pre-order, so if you're into that, go get it. But the big reveal for me was the James Croman Reptar. Oh my god, this is the team up I didn't know I needed, but I definitely need this to go with my big Super 7 Reptar. I think they will look absolutely fantastic together. I got a little preview of these two at the Kaiju Brooklyn Godzilla birthday event, but Titanic Creations with Dope Pope have done some little chibi Youngaries and Pulgasaries in gold that were available at DCon, so if you were able to snag one, that's awesome. First revealed at New York Comic Con, the Star Ace Kong from GXK is up for pre-order now. And man, these official picks look spectacular. It comes with the Beast Glove arm and without the Beast Glove arm. So go get this thing. And then Toiki Doki has some Godzilla vinyls in green and pink and regular color up on the GodzillaStore.com. And he has a thirst for some donuts, and I don't blame him. Who doesn't love a good donut? We finally got official pics of the Ichibansho Godzilla -1 first form, and it looks awesome. Really nice pictures, I gotta say. These are fantastic. It makes this figure just look spectacular, and I think something I'm gonna want to get more so than their regular Godzilla -1. This Odo Island version just looks really menacing. I love it. And does come with a little stand. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get this one, guys. What do you think? Will you be adding this to your collection? Then from Hasbro, how about a little Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, the Void in interesting Void colors. It looks the Spot, actually, isn't he the Spot? And Void colors. I think that's what it is. And how about this? A new company, and Unix Square, is doing an awesome looking Optimus Prime. I'm definitely into that. Let's stick with Transformers for a few, and Audley is doing a line of Transformers 1 figures. If you don't know who they are, that is the company that produces the Super Wings toys, and those are really sturdy toys. And I'm liking what I'm seeing here from these, so I'm very curious about that. DNA Design has an upgrade kit coming out for Dino King, who I recently reviewed, and boy, oh my gosh, look at how that turns into. Might be something to get, a worthy upgrade kit for 40 bucks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have it. I like Dino King a lot as it is, but yeah, we might have to do this. And then the last bit of Transformers and news from actually Hasbro and Transformers brand, we're getting a deluxe class Transformers Devastation Optimus Prime, which does not look that good in this figure, but I am curious about it because I played a lot of Transformers Devastation. So yeah, possibly something that I might get. Then Hiya Toys is releasing their Burning Godzilla on their website for ordering. This is the battle damaged version that was a Shanghai exclusive. It does come with the King Ghidorah destroyed neck, so if you're into this, do check out Hiya Toys' website. I'm not 100% sure of how long that availability will last, or if it's still there now. Beast Kingdom is doing a set of penguins from the Dark Knight Batman Returns, I should say, which was like my favorite part of the movie. Wacky, but very cool. Monogram is doing a Jaws bank, so you know, stick your coins in his mouth and save up. We talked about Yu-Gi-Oh before, but here's something I've never seen. It is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters Divine Arsenal AA Zeus Sky Thunder. It is a Plamax model, a kit, and I didn't even know they had stuff like this in Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's pretty impressive looking. And the last thing I want to talk about is a note sent by NECA on their socials, and it does regard the turtle set I just reviewed. They're just going out now, and there was indeed an error that was made, so they did take ownership of the error. Shipping notices were sent when they weren't supposed to, and they are coming. Do be on the lookout for it. Like I said in my review, they showed up without any sort of warning. Glad we were home to pick it up. But yeah, do be on the lookout. If you did order that turtle set, it is on its way. And there you go, guys. That's the Ultra Z News. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below on any of these things. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection. Till next time, peace out.